What's up guys, I'm here at Group 4 Golf in Kelowna, BC. I'm here with Brando from HTC Performance. He is a TPI certified coach. We're going to run through a TPI assessment. This is going to be pretty raw, unfiltered footage. I've never done this before. Could be a little bit embarrassing, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, we're just going to start. We've already measured my height and my weight, and now we're just going to kind of go straight into it from there.
Yeah, so with TPI, we look at the body swing connection and how the player's movement relates to their golf swing and some of the limitations and how we can improve things and build on the power, speed. We can look at predicting what their swing speed should be and if they're there or if they have some work to do. So I'm excited to see what Sam's got. We all know he's a pretty good golfer, but let's see how he can tear him apart in here.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm excited to see.
All right, so as we get going here, I need to know, like, what are you looking for in your game related to your body, your swing, how you think you can improve on these things?
Yeah, so like most people, I've probably been a little bit slacking in the gym and the stretching department, and I'm getting older and had a few injuries, predominantly my shoulders from climbing and snowboarding, so outside of golf, and that has been hurting my golf game a little bit. I did have a big injury to my shoulder 2 years ago, and that kind of flares up every now and then. So I think for me with my game, I want to hopefully just increase a little bit of speed and power where I can, and improve my mobility. To be honest, it's more about just feeling good when I'm playing. Some days you wake up and it's a little bit stiff and it's hard to get your swing before the first sort of 9 holes. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And which side was that shoulder injury again?
On my right side.
Yeah. So obviously we might see some limitations as we go, and
sure,
that doesn't ruin the test. We can actually kind of look at what specifically with the shoulder that's limiting you.
Sweet.
And we always compare it to the other side. Look at how symmetrical you are between these things. And you say speed and power. So is that hitting the ball farther or having more power and inertia within your swing?
I think just power and inertia and just like consistency with that. I feel like in terms of distance, that's not entirely what I need to improve on so much. Just feeling a little bit more strong consistently throughout the season, you know?
Yeah, and one of the big things with this too is I come across people who have their body feeling 100% good when they're golfing, especially people who are aging up and stuff like that, or with injuries. So we're gonna try to help you. We want everyone to feel good when they're golfing, so that's part of my job too. So let's do it.
Sweet.
All right, let's head over.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we're gonna start with the level 1 TPI assessment. So this is how your body's gonna move surrounding your golf swing and what limitations you have, and how we can improve these things. It's ultimately gonna help us with a mobility and flexibility program, so we can surpass any of these issues that you might be having with your game and your swing. So let's see where you're at.
Okay, cool.
So we're gonna start with the pelvis, okay? The driver of the golf swing. So we're gonna take a look at pelvic tilt. So that's these are all going to be done in a 5-iron posture, okay, when you think about it. Okay. So I want you to get into that 5-iron posture, and we're just going to focus on the pelvis, anterior, posterior tilt without trying to move your upper body at all, okay? So think only pelvic movement, all right?
Yep, should I have my hands in like a golf swing position here? Or?
Yeah, just loosely. It doesn't need to be like fully like you're grabbing a club.
Yep.
Go ahead. You know what I'm going to get you to do? Tuck in your shirt so I can see that pelvis move a little bit better.
Just at the front here?
Yeah.
Up to the back as well.
Okay. Good. Dump that water out in front and dump the water out behind. And rest there. How does that feel for you?
Pretty good. When I go this way, I get a little bit of tightness in my lower back.
Yeah, you see a little bit of shakiness when you come through, but ultimately you're able to do it. We're looking at disassociation, that pelvis from the upper body. You're keeping the upper body nice and stable, so that's awesome. Next one's going to be rotation, so same kind of posture, and now we're just going to twist through the pelvis while keeping your core, your upper body, shoulders stable.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Restricted there, and then pretty good on this way, it feels.
Go one more time. Okay, rest there. You may feel a little bit of tightness at that end range, but that's fantastic range of motion there. The only thing that we would take into account if you're actually experiencing pain, but tightness, that's okay, especially at the edge there.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so now we go into torso rotation. So basically the complete opposite of that. We're gonna have our hands on our shoulders in our 5-iron posture, and we're just gonna turn the upper body, keeping the lower body and pelvis stable now, all right?
Okay, so in here and then just top half?
Yep, top half. Okay, and rest there. Everything feels normal with that.
That feels.
You're able to move a little bit wider on your backswing range of motion than your downswing, but that's normal because we spend a lot of time loading up and going with lots of control there. And on our front half, we don't normally twist to our full potential, right? So that makes a lot of sense for a golfer that way.
Okay, cool.
All right, so that is our first few, and we're gonna do, we're gonna look at your overhead deep squat. So with this one, I'm gonna give you your driver. Take each end of the shaft overhead.
Okay. Wide?
Yeah, so with some of these next few, I also want your feet to be in the position where you would be when you swing your golf club, okay? Some people like to have a little bit more of an open stance, some people are straight. So wherever that is for you, we're gonna do about 10 squats. I'm gonna take an in-depth look at all through your joint structure and how you're moving. So go ahead, best squats you got.
Like as deep as I can go?
Yeah. Try to keep those feet flat. If they don't come flat, then just come up from where that is.
Good. Knee cracks.
Yeah. Good job keeping that upper body straight, but the lower body, there's a lot of different things going on here.
Oh, I bet.
Just give me one more.
Okay.
Okay, rest there. So any pain coming in with that?
Not really, just tightness. I didn't say earlier, but like I was born with dislocated hips, so I've always had hip issues. I know my right hip sits higher than my left, even with my golf swing, so that's something I have to be aware of.
Yeah, so, trying to prevent yourself from hiking the hip.
Yeah, so I notice like a lot of instability there for sure.
And one of the things that can fix that is strength and building muscle around those joints, right? But overall, it's a good deep squat. You're getting all the way down there, but the fact, you know, the outside of your feet are coming out. We do see a little shiftiness in the hips. I'm gonna have a couple of those different ratings on that one there for you. Okay, next one, just holding that golf club in front of you. Same width of grip as you had for the overhead squat. Same foot position, and we're just gonna do the toe touch. So I wanna see your posterior chain flexibility. Do not bend your knees, okay? And we'll do just 3 reps here, nice and slow. Okay, come back up. You got a little bit of a knee bend there, so just go as far as you can without bending the knees.
Got a little
tightness,
right there.
Cramp in the core.
Yeah.
Those abs are fired right up.
Yeah, like, what are we doing, dude? Oh, that's knee bend. Sorry, let me go.
So also, just reset for a second. Don't think about keeping your back flat when you go. We can go full round here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those, all right, sweet.
We're only looking at the straight legs.
Okay.
Okay, one more like that. Okay, and good there. All right, so when you're down at the bottom, maybe you want to do another rep when I tell you this, but where do you feel the most tightness?
Hamstrings.
Right in the middle of the hamstrings, or is it more higher or more lower?
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle, okay. So we got some wound up tissue there. Pretty decent, but we do want to see a little bit more range of motion. So.
For sure.
Okay, so we're gonna look at shoulder extension, which is important, mostly for the backswing here. So as we go, you're just gonna stand up nice and tall, elbows shoulder height. Let's just choose one arm to start with at a time. And all we're looking at is that external range of motion here. So let's do 2 or 3 reps.
Like as far as I can kind of go.
Okay, good enough for me. Switch sides. Nice. Got a little extra room on both sides. Okay, good. Now here's the test. So we're gonna be in golf posture and do the same thing, okay? So one arm at a time, starting with your right. Get that elbow up to your shoulder height. I'll just make sure you're in the right spot before we start. 5-iron posture, you'd say?
That's 5-iron.
Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see it. Once more. Okay, well done. You can get there. Switch sides.
Like this sort of down, just up.
Yeah. Good. Okay, and rest there. How does that feel from side to side? Pretty good?
Yeah, I feel like left is worse, but it feels fine.
Yeah, like when you're standing up, you can get more than full range of motion. You're actually able to extend a little bit farther. And it's harder to do in golf posture, but you're still reaching that 90-degree angle, which is great, and that's all we're looking for. So we'll get it in there, greater than. Okay, so this one we'll have a little bit of fun with. So it's a single leg balance drill. Okay. So you're gonna establish your balance with that foot well off the ground. Once you feel balance, you're gonna close your eyes, and the goal is 20 seconds on each side, okay? You get 2 attempts, all right? So don't worry about the first one if it's not great.
All right.
Wherever you'd like, yeah.
Ready?
Yep, I'm watching. Oh, look at this lad go. And complete. Good.
Snowboarding helps.
Maybe a little bit of cheating. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, how do you
You can't link your hands together.
Oh, okay.
I didn't let you know, but you found a way. Let's see if we can do it again. Same leg.
What should we fail now? All right, ready? Good?
Yep. It's a walk in the park for this guy. It's fantastic. Almost there. And 20. Good. Switch sides.
All right, here's the test. This is the test. I started with the easy one, I reckon. Ready?
Yep. He's doing pretty good. Maybe a little bit wobbly, but he's holding it up. Oh man, you were almost there. We got you. That's 20 seconds, both sides.
That's sweet.
Okay, well done. All right. Okay, lat test. So this is a fun one. So with Finn and I, we got them with a little extra range of motion. Walk over to the wall here. So back flat against the wall. And you can kind of sit into it a little bit, kind of helps keep the back a bit flatter.
Yep.
Okay, good. So one arm at a time, kind of thumb up, and we're gonna see if you can reach that thumb to the wall.
Okay, from the wall.
From the wall,
okay.
Yeah. Okay, bring it down, switch sides. Okay, good. Easy, right? Okay, let's see where you're at compared to the other guys. We're gonna go over to the wall over here.
Okay.
So we're gonna see how good your range of motion really is here. So starting with your left side.
Yep.
Nice and flat back. Go ahead with this arm. Oh, just a little bit past. Okay, good. Swing around to this side of the wall.
Yep.
And then you'll go right arm.
Right up.
Okay, good. Okay, awesome. So you have a little bit extra.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, so here with this one, we're gonna look at lower quarter rotation, which shows the propensity to sway or slide in your golf swing. So single leg at a time, we're gonna put it right close to the junction of the clubs. Using our other leg just for balance, we can't put weight into that other leg. So just kind of like a kickstand, hands on the hips. We're gonna rotate the hips, and we want our rotation to be greater than the club there. And then we're gonna do the other leg, checking both sides. I'll flip it around and we'll do the other side as well. So we'll look at downswing and backswing.
Okay, so
on both sides.
Here, this is a kickstand.
Yep.
Yep. Rotate.
Just hang on a sec.
Yep.
All right.
Hips to that.
Yep. Okay, back to center one more time. Okay, almost there. You feel any limitation there?
Just hip flexor.
A little bit of hip flexor tightness. Okay, switch legs. No problem.
No.
Okay, so we'll switch sides here. So I'm just gonna flip this over. Okay, left side.
Yep.
Yep. Back to center. Okay, one more time. So set your foot straight and try not to let it move.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you got it. Right leg. This will be interesting to see.
And then this here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Okay, so this is interesting. So we see
Yeah.
right leg limitation, right hip limitation on
Yep.
the backswing side there.
Yep.
Do you feel like when you're taking your golf swing or you're taking the big stick out on your backswing, do you ever have any issues there? Do you ever feel that tightness?
Early morning. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
if you're
say
not
so.
if you're not warmed
Yeah,
up.
there's
right?
there's for sure times where I don't feel as loose, like even when I'm just like warming up in the sim before.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure, gets me going.
Couple easy stretches to maybe help you loosen that up
Yep.
too. So we'll put
That'd
that
be
into
good.
the program. And we'll
Yeah,
add that
for
in.
sure.
Okay, awesome. Lower quarter rotation. Okay, I'll just take a second to put that in here.
Yeah, sweet. That's cool. That's interesting because I definitely have days where I go out and I'm like, I feel restricted.
But it's
So
good
that
to
makes
see
sense.
that you didn't get that limitation on the other side. It
Yeah,
was
no, I always
just
feel
on
like I can get through, but
the backswing.
that's, yeah, interesting.
Right side limited, downswing, no limitation. Safe, good. Okay, I'm gonna use this bench. Okay, so what we'll have you do,
Yep.
just sit facing that way on the corner,
Okay.
and then this behind your head, behind the neck. Yeah, good. Okay, trunk rotation ability, okay? So we did the one where we're standing up and just looking at your upper body disassociation, but here we're actually gonna see how far and if there is limitation with the core. So all you're going to do is keeping your feet flat on the ground, you'll just rotate as far as you can towards me to start here. Go ahead. Good, back to center and one more time. Easy. Okay, good. So switch sides.
Yep.
Wow. One more time. Okay, rest there. So that's actually phenomenal core rotation.
Oh yeah.
Interesting because,
There you go.
see, we have a limitation on your lower body in that lower quarter rotation. So this is the upper body version of that exercise.
Okay.
So it shows that your upper body might be compensating for that tightness that you have in your hip there.
Yep.
So that's kind of where we problem solve a little bit and we see, hey, maybe we can fix up that hip a little bit, give Sam a little bit more range of motion, resulting in more of that power and speed that he's looking for.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, that's part of kind of what I'm looking at here.
Very cool.
Okay, so that's good.
Here's me thinking I was gonna absolutely fail that hard.
That one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anything rotation, I'm like,
Okay, so bridge leg extension. This could be interesting. I'm gonna hop up there.
Yep.
We're gonna lie down on your back, head that way, legs out this way.
okay, cool. Sorry.
Okay,
you
so
can-
we'll actually do head here, legs out this way.
Yep. Okay, so head down.
Good. Okay, so feet are gonna be flat like that. Make sure you can reach your heels with your hands.
Just flip the mic over. Heels with hands.
All right, just making sure you can reach your heels with your hands there. Good. Comfortable enough lying down there.
Yep.
Cross your arms on your chest from there.
Yep.
And then choosing one leg, because we're going to do a single leg bridge. So what you're going to do is drive those hips in the back off the ground just by pressing one leg. And then we'll do the other side. What you'll want to do, though, is just make sure whatever leg you're going to push through first is a little more centered. Okay. Okay, so we're going left leg first here, and it's gonna be a 20-second hold at the top, okay? And we really wanna flex those glutes, get that booty going, and same with the hamstring.
Okay.
Go ahead. That's a really good extension, hips are active. Almost there. And rest there. Okay, really good. What I like to see is that you're coming up nice and high. I'm actually kind of surprised based on some of your hip issues, but we'll go other side here.
I mean, yoga maybe helps.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Really good. And rest there. Looks pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels fine. Good.
Yeah.
Good strength there. And do you feel the hamstring a little bit tight at all, or is that mostly the glute working?
That's mostly the glute.
Okay, good.
Yeah, sure.
Because yeah, like if the hamstring's a little bit tight, other muscles are going to want to take over. Shows
Yeah.
that you do have good, your glutes are active. You got good hip strength there.
Yeah.
So we're greater than. Okay, we'll stand up there.
I definitely get a little bit of lower back engagement as well. That's probably
Yeah, that's normal with
Okay,
that.
sweet.
It's postural muscles will get going there.
Cool.
Okay, this next one we're just looking at the neck because the neck is important to be able to move with our stable upper body during our golf swing.
Okay.
So here, just going to be standing. You're going to tune your head as far as you can and
Yep.
reaching your collarbone with your chin with your mouth closed
Okay.
instead of opening your mouth and being able to reach.
Collarbone,
Okay? Yeah,
chin to collarbone. Here, hands behind. Or
just relaxed. Yeah.
Cool.
Down, reach that collarbone. Okay, come back to center. Let's try that one more time.
Yep.
Touch my finger. Okay, back to center. Almost there. Can't give you that one though. Okay, back to center. Again. Okay, rest there. All right, not quite there. Do you feel like you have any tightness in your traps or your neck from
100%.
time to time?
From snowboarding.
Okay.
When I slammed hard.
Yeah. The good thing is you don't have any more
Yeah.
limitation on one side than
Yeah.
the others. It's more of like a global
Well,
problem.
I destroyed this one climbing and then this one snowboarding
So they
6 months
both-
later.
yeah.
So
That was last year, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Good fun.
Okay. All right. Limited and limited. Almost there though. Like considering that, like you're just so close.
No, I know it's usually always tight.
Okay, this one here, we're going to look at your wrists. So your set position with the club, because as we know, you need to have some wrist activation and movement as we swing. So just choose whichever arm you want, just a fist out in front of you there.
Yep.
Okay, so we look at flexion and extension of the wrist here. So we want to be able to rotate it greater than the angle of the club. So we're going to rotate the wrist upwards so back to center. Knuckles towards you, that's right. Good, that's beyond. And then we're going to come down. Come back to neutral. Let's just see that one more time. Down. You got it. Good. Okay. And no pain there?
Nope.
Okay, good. Other side. Hopefully see the same. Up. Great. Down. Okay, good. You're just getting there on both sides on your flexion, but you don't feel any pain or limitation, right?
Tight.
Yeah, you feel the stretch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So list those. Okay. So next one, we can do both at the same time here. So just gonna go thumbs up, fists towards me.
Yep.
So point those thumbs towards me. Back to neutral. Let's just even out those shoulders there.
Believe me, I think I am.
One more time. Okay, you got it. So opposite now. So you're gonna pull the thumbs back towards you.
It's gonna go nowhere.
Okay, let's hang on here for a sec. So really common to do something like that.
Yeah.
But just the best that you can, pulling the thumbs back. Okay, so we call this radial deviation. Really important in the golf swing because what happens on our backswing is we want to open that up a little bit, right? So you're feeling limited because you can hardly move it there, right?
Yeah.
Do you find that you have any hand position, wrist position problems during golf?
No, to be honest with you.
Okay, you're just grown into where you're swinging everything like that.
Enough. Yeah.
Okay. So make a note there. That's called radial deviation.
It's funny, you know, like the Pro Sender. Like you strap it on, it sets the wrist angle at the top.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The first time I tried it, my wrist was like exactly on it, and I was like, oh, this is good.
Without even showing
so
again.
I don't think I have any issues with that at all.
Limited bilaterally, normal bilaterally, save. Okay. And last one in the swing characteristics here, so supination and pronation. So we're gonna come here, gonna rotate, aim for thumbs all the way down, just by rotating. Easy, right?
Yep.
Okay, come back up and rotate out to the side. Any limitation there?
No, just get a little bit of a tightness through my...
Just like a stretch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you're getting there, so that's good.
Yeah, that like feels fine.
Okay, that's the 16. So we're good here. So we make it through our characteristics of our level 1 screen. Sam's done pretty well. He's in the mid range for 2 or 3 of the tests. He's got poor range for 3 of the tests, and these are what we're going to work on to help him increase his range of motion and decrease pain. And now we're going to take him to the power assessment and see what this guy's got in the tank.
This is the embarrassing part, I'm sure.
So going into the power assessment, this is the stuff I like the most because this is what's going to translate right into your golf game right away. Based on the following exercises, we're going to do vertical jump, seated throw, sit up and throw, and rotational toss. Okay. We can actually predict what your swing speed can/should be. Why I say that is once we get the numbers all in there, knowing your swing speed, we can see the predictive swing speed, and we're going to do that right on the app in real time here. And if the numbers from your power exercises are higher than what your swing speed is, that shows that we got some work to do. Okay. But if the numbers that we do here with the exercises are the same as your swing speed, we're kind of capped out. Okay. So it gives you this really good insight as to where you should be. Okay. Sweet. So vertical jump testing. First, we just got to take a look at your reach. So we just got a little bit of tape here we're going to put on the wall. Yep. All you're going to do is stand by the wall and just put that tape right on the wall.
Stuck on my finger, bro.
Okay, good. All right. So we're going to do 2 different types of jumps, the counter movement jump as well as static jump. Counter movement jump, this is the one where we're going to use our arms. We're going to squat down. You'll come up as high as you can and touch the wall with that rebound motion, okay? You get 2 attempts for each here. And we're going to take the best one. Yeah, try to, you can like fold up the corner or something like that. Or...
Yeah, we'll make it work. All right. Okay. As high as I can go?
As high as you can go. Not too bad. Okay. So another try. Same thing.
Okay.
I think you can beat that. A little bit. Yeah. Okay. Good. So your vertical is obviously the difference between those 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, static. So you're just gonna sit wherever your depth that you like is. You can use your arms to come up, okay? But you can't be like this up, okay? You have to be in a completely still bottom position.
And then pop from here?
Yeah, but yeah, you can use your arms to come up.
Like that?
Yeah. That's not too bad.
Oh, it's the same.
Pretty close.
Maybe I was doing the first one wrong.
Let's see, one more time. That was
actually higher.
Yeah, we'll give you one more.
Getting the tape off is the hardest part.
Yeah, I saw it. We're good. So this is interesting actually because your static jump is pretty close to your counter movement jump, which shows that we should be able to get more power out of your counter movement jump. Okay, so we're lacking a little bit there. Give it one more go with your counter movement. Sure.
All right. I don't think this is sticking, but we'll see.
I can give you another one. There we go. Okay. He's beating it. Okay. All right.
I did beat it. It's the tiniest bit.
We'll stop these right now, and I'm just going to do the measurements for it. All right, so with that vertical jump testing there, that's obviously one way to do it, but we can get a jump mat, we can get a Vertec, which is a little bit more accurate in those terms, but just getting it going, and that's gonna give us the most accurate numbers we need, okay? So your vertical jump is 17 inches, PGA Tour average, guess.
19.
22. Okay, so a little bit of work to do. We're almost on tour though, so we're gonna keep working towards it. We're gonna look at some of these similar numbers for some med ball throws. So this is how we're gonna generate power. We got an 8-pound ball here, and we're gonna do 3 different types of throws, okay? So you're gonna get into a sit-up position with your feet in line with the tape measure there. Okay, so directions here, you get 2 attempts, or if you continue to beat it, okay, but we'll give you 2 today. You're gonna sit up and throw the ball as far as you can. You don't have to do a full sit up and throw. You can release it at any point that you feel is gonna be the best for you, okay? Gonna give you 1 practice, and then we'll do 2 tests, okay? Behind the head. Good, so just a little bit more loft, you'll probably get some more distance. Give yourself a... Now we're testing. Okay. Just over 12 feet. And a little bit less. So that's your seated throw. Or your sit up and throw, I should say. Okay, good, we'll get you up. Okay, take a seat on the chair, grab your ball. Facing this way. Good, so now we're gonna use this is full upper body push, okay? So you're gonna have the ball more in the chest press position right here. And you can start by rocking back and forward to throw, but your butt has to stay down on the seat, okay? 1 practice and 2 attempts. Okay, good. So you may benefit more from a little bit of counter movement here. So back and then throw through. Feet have to stay down, butt has to stay down. Okay. One more attempt here. Beat me. Attaboy. Couple more inches there. Okay, good. Last one will get you up on your feet. Okay, baseline toss, which is most related to a golf swing out of all of these ones. So you're gonna line up your foot right on the edge there. Yep. Ball's gonna be in both hands, but the power is gonna come from the backhand. You can do counter movement, the best of your ability, turn and throw, okay? You can rotate as much as you can, develop a power however you want, but your feet have to stay, okay?
Okay. Can I pivot?
You can pivot, yeah. Want to practice? We'll give you a practice. That's pretty good. Give yourself practice on the other side. Okay, not bad. All right, so whichever side you'd like, we're gonna do 2 attempts each.
This way or it has to be chest?
It can't be like an underhand throw. It has to be more of like a press, push throw. Good. Okay, same side. It's much farther though. That's the full length of the tape. Okay, other side. Good. 2, 3, 4. Well, you know, the back foot, if the pivot turns off the ground, it's fine as long as the front foot's gonna stay, okay? That's why I didn't stop you on the other one. A little bit farther. Looks kind of funny though, but you got it. All right, so that's the TPI power assessment there. With just those few tests, we can predict Sam's swing speed where it should be, where we want it to be, and if there's work to do.
Yeah, there's work to do. For sure.
You know, we split into the upper body, lower body, and the core, as well as vertical power, all things that are related into power on the golf swing. So we're gonna see if he's happy with those numbers or if there's a lot of work to be done. Hey, Sam?
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens, to be honest. Yeah,
and with all this data, we can dive real deep, and we're gonna see how we can help out Sam and make him a better golfer.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Thanks,
okay,
bro.
awesome, good work.
Appreciate it.
So just to summarize, this is the assessment that Brandon sent me after we completed our TPI, and the most interesting part to me here is the predictions. So you can see here that my result gives me a ball speed of 143.5 miles per hour with the prediction of bumping that up to 152.5. That's really interesting because I'm consistently about 163 to 165, and that's my comfortable range. Not to mention, if we go to club head speed, it's saying that my golf fitness reflects a result of 97.5 miles per hour, which again is an interesting result as I'm averaging 110 to 112 miles per hour with my club head speed. So all of this information is exciting for me because it shows me that I have areas that I can improve on. For example, my core power is obviously where I'm losing most of my power. My body's able to swing in an efficient manner, but perhaps I can make it a little bit more consistent and even bump those speeds up with a little bit more strength training. So it's great to see direction for my golf swing with this analysis. And now I just need to get into the gym over winter and work on these pieces and hopefully start to see some gains in my golf swing and the consistency in my body in general.